Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphreys. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The shotgun handoff here. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
But don't make the 3rd down yardage. Here comes the punt team. Hits this one off the side of his foot. Look at that. The punt goes out of bounds. The offense is set up in the red zone. And the punter owes the defense an apology. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Whittington. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Gets past the tackler into open space now. Physical run earns the first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Hand off to the single back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. We'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Whittington. Gets rid of it on the move. And it falls incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
The defense has got to do a better job of being aware of where this receiver is. He can hurt you anytime he wants downfield if you give him that opportunity.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. On the ground, it's Roberts. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Whittington. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The punt team making their way on the field. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down, we're going to throw it over the middle and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. That LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the single back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, it's Whittington. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. On the play. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Squibkick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Over the middle and incomplete. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Aiming for the end zone. Oh, and he fumbles.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Scanning the field, it's Whittington. Quick throw to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the returner will be brought down. Longhorns offense takes the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Whittington. He's escaping the pocket now. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Oh, and he shanked it. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Number, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver makes the grab, and he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they get him down after the completion. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The ball is caught. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Whittington. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Oh, it's a reverse. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And they stopped him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
On the play. 1st and goal, LSU.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Number 21 with the carry.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Texas.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The shotgun running play call. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Whittington. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the upmen. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, LSU. This game is far from over.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout, and he's got it. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking to the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. The 40. At the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. With the return, it's Humphreys. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And now the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. And here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Tackle on the play at the 26-yard line.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Kick is up and no good. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Running back number 10. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, the game is tied. Ready up.
And now the running back's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. critical third down play for this offense right here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Longhorns will have to kick this away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Whittington. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a 1st down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Humphreys. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll hand it off. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Right down the middle. And they claim the lead here in the final couple minutes. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And looking to throw now on first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
At this point, I'm wondering if either defense is going to show up to play today. I mean, it's just been one big play after another. Definitely has the feeling of which quarterback will have the ball last is going to end up winning this game.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, you're only down one possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together a few in a row.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Throws it to the right. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, Longhorns. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
To throw, it's Whittington. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a 1st down and get out of bounds.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. And the pass is dropped, incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Crucial play here. They go to the air. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. That, to me, is probably the ball game.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Runs through the defender. And they start the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Makes a nice move there. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And here's the handoff. And they wrap him up and bring him down at what is the final play of the game. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.